Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have Reeve with me. Reeve, say hi. And then Cameron is with me as well. We are running some errands today, but I wanted to show you guys around Salt Lake because it's so pretty. The leaves are changing. We picked up some coffee, which I'll show you guys. And it's at this place called Higher Grounds. I really recommend Higher Grounds for coffee here in Salt Lake City. I think they have really good coffee, and all the people work there are really friendly and nice. And I got a just vanilla soy latte. I usually get like almond milk or oat milk, but I don't know, I ended up getting soy today. Super good coffee. If you guys are ever looking for a coffee place, if you're thinking about moving out here or visiting, recommend. We're going to maybe do some grocery shopping right now just to get a few things. I ordered some stuff from Whole Foods yesterday, but I think we need a few more items. I think we're going to stop into a Harmon's, which is the local grocery store here, and get some food. And then I think we're going to go to the park and take Reeve to go run around for just a little bit before we go back home. So slight change of plans. We're going to actually walk around a really nice neighborhood in Salt Lake, and we're going to take Reeve on a walk here. It's really pretty right now, especially with like all the leaves changing and there's so many trees. So I thought it'd be kind of a nice spot to not only like get a walk in with Reeve, but to show you guys around a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys this neighborhood.
You hurt me, you did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try. Still I'm better with than without you.
It's seriously so pretty. So if you guys are curious, this is the like Mill Creek area or neighborhood. Right? It's Mill Creek. If you guys want to know like what neighborhood area this is. Say hi. Hi. But I think like one of the most fun things as well is like checking out all the different like checking out all the different Halloween decorations on the houses is kind of fun.
Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes? I can't tell if you're here or you're out there. Do you wanna be out there? You don't need to be Prince Charming to me. I just need this to be real. I don't need no fairy tale. You don't need to kill a dragon for me. Ooh, I don't need no fairy
Alright guys, I know the lighting isn't amazing right here, but because the sun is kind of hidden back there and we're kind of in a dark spot in our parking garage. But I just wanted to quickly hop on here with Cameron. We just showed you guys the Mill Creek neighborhood, and I know that a lot of the views that I'm getting, a lot of people are interested in the different neighborhoods in Salt Lake City, how to move here, what it's like living here, all of that. So I wanted just to recommend a few neighborhoods to check out if you are thinking in moving out here or even just like coming out just to visit. And so some of the top neighborhoods I'd recommend staying in, chilling in, and living in would include Mill Creek. Like you guys just saw, it's super pretty, especially if you're looking for a house. It's a good area to get a house. A lot of like families and just like young adults too.
Yeah, it's definitely like younger families. Plus all of these places are pretty close by too, so it's like even if you don't live in the area, like we don't live in Mill Creek, but it's like right there, so
Yeah.
we're able to like drive over there, park the car, walk around, see all the old houses, Halloween decorations and all that, even though we don't live there, but it's like really close.
Yeah, that's like the fun part, especially like in the fall. It's so pretty, and there's a lot of Halloween decorations out right now, and so it's like a fun place to walk Reeve around. So you have a dog, that's a really fun neighborhood. But I'd also recommend the Avenues, which is like north of downtown. The Avenues is a really pretty area. It's also young families, young professionals. And then I would say downtown is a great area to live in. It's actually pretty clean and relatively safe compared to other cities like downtowns.
Yeah, like the difference between downtown Salt Lake and downtown Denver, or
like downtown LA or whatever.
or Phoenix or anything like that.
It's
like,
relatively safe and clean.
Safer.
Yeah.
But not safe.
But I think it's
Let's
a good
say
area
that.
to live in too. And it's also like younger and just a lot more diverse, as most downtowns are. And then where else? Sugar House is good.
Yeah, so there's the Sugar House area. There's also like the foothills if you wanted to be close to like the university, but also be like a little bit more tucked away. There's like
Yeah.
less going on over there. There's also like the Marmalade or like
Oh, yeah.
Capitol Hill area. It's gonna be, that's probably like the priciest area other than Mill Creek that we've mentioned. But like if like you can search up like Capitol Hill of Utah, it's a pretty dope view. There's a reason you're paying more.
Those neighborhoods are like pretty much, I would say those are like the best neighborhoods to live in. They're great for like young professionals, young people. It's like 20s, 30s, and then also just like young families. Those are all really great areas to be in. They are going to be pricier than if you lived in further out from downtown. So if you live in like Lehigh, Sandy, Draper, which are not Salt Lake, those are different cities.
I wouldn't even put Lehigh in that because
That's pretty far
Lehigh's
away.
starting to boom and it's actually getting expensive. there, too.
But it's still cheaper than Salt Lake. So if you want some cheaper areas, you can check out Lehigh, Sandy, Draper, and like other surrounding areas.
Murray.
Like that, Murray, which is a little bit closer to Salt Lake. But the neighborhoods that we just suggested, those few, I really recommend checking those ones out. And then I will say that on average, a 1-bedroom apartment in Salt Lake is probably around like $1,000, $1,100.
So I mean,
Yeah, I would say
that's
$1,000
kind of
for all of Salt Lake, but in the areas that we mentioned and pretty much the more popular areas, maybe closer to $1,100, $1,200.
so I mean, and it kind of depends if you're willing to live in the older buildings that are not as nice. Like they're still like they're not crazy run down, but they're older buildings, or you're willing to live in a basement apartment or something like that. It's gonna be lower. But if you go to the apartment complexes like Google Fourth West and check that out. It's like a resort.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
really
there
nice.
you're gonna spend
Downtown.
$1,500 for a 1-bedroom. But
Yeah.
so there's anything ranging from like $700, which I have coworkers who like live in basement units who pay like $700 a month, and then there's people who live at Fourth West who pay $1,500 for their 1-bedroom. So
Yeah.
it's kind of depends on what you want.
But on average, you can find a nice 1-bedroom apartment. I would say like $1,100-ish. You obviously have utilities on top of that. And I've been asked how much utilities are. And I know it's kind of dark. Hopefully I can like brighten this up when I'm editing. But utilities, it really just varies so much, guys. Like I would say we pay about $60, $70 for, or no, maybe about $50 on average for electricity and gas.
And that's in the winter too.
So I would say our total utilities are maybe like $80 at most, including
Yeah,
water,
so
sewer,
it's like
trash.
water, sewer, trash, internet, and those.
No, not including internet.
Well, internet's a separate thing, but technically internet would only be like $30-$40.
Yeah. So that gives you guys kind of an idea. It really just depends. I mean, and you guys know if you've lived in multiple like places or apartments, built like, houses, it kind of just varies. So, but that's like an average, like a 1-bedroom apartment. That's kind of what we pay. So there you guys go. Anyways, I'm going to get out of this video. It's kind of dark in here and trying to keep the quality good, Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you have extra questions, anything you want to know, leave them down below. I'm really good at getting back to you and answering your questions down there. Also, I can also make videos based on what you guys asked too, so that kind of helps me direct me so I know what to make next. Like this video, it really helps out and I'd really appreciate it. You'd be the truest homie if you did. So please like the video and subscribe because I will have more videos coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.